To have an event in Puerto Rico is so powerful and strong, and it reminds you, I think, of resiliency of people. Flying in and looking out the window and still seeing blue tarps on homes, still seeing. I remember I saw a building, an apartment building without a roof on it, and I could see the entire floor plan. Like it looked like a 3D image of a floor plan. So I think even just arriving here and seeing everyone speak Spanish and they look like me, I was like, this is so powerful to have this here. So we're learning not just about our work and going deep into the work, but also reminding us of our own power, our own culture, and our own people. And to me, I'm like, I don't know where else you could have done that would have had the same kind of effect that I think this island has, particularly right now. So many of the things I think that are connected with over policing Black bodies, police in schools, things like that, and just underserved communities. To me, it's all tied to white supremacy. And I think, and working in philanthropy is white supremacy. When you think about the way that these dollars were made, the way that this wealth was created. Philanthropy used to be this kind of nice thing, and we don't talk about these things. We're gonna give these dollars, we're gonna make the world better, we're gonna help you, and doing the work in this way, it's really changing philanthropy and kind of shifting and beginning to do some power building with community. Like, we're not here to save you. We want to do this work with you, not for you. And seeing that shift and knowing the role that I play in this, to be a board member for a foundation and to also work at another family foundation, to have the opportunity to start creating real change. We're gonna flip this entire game, shift this power, and the way to do that, I so believe, is to get more folks into philanthropy at the table who have these lived experiences. The work is hard. I think being one of few people of color in this work, that's still pretty new. So you're often the only one that looks like you in a room. And then you come to a convening like this, and that's the thing that kind of replenishes your energy. And you're like, oh yeah, like last week was really hard, but this is where this real work happens. And when we go back to our day jobs and to our lives, we're going to keep kind of pushing that needle forward, I think, to keep bringing in, getting voices at the table. And I think as, working in philanthropy on this side of the table, using that opportunity to start asking a lot of organizations these hard questions. I think justice, what it looks like to me is empowerment. Empowering people to change their own lives. That's what people need. Like, we all know what we need to thrive and to survive in these spaces. So why aren't we just giving people the opportunity to do that? I think justice it looks so many different ways for me, but a big thing that I've been thinking about is displacement and gentrification. I'm born and raised in Seattle, and that city has changed so much in the last 10 to 15 years that I don't even recognize it. And I think about the historical connection of the spaces that I walked, the buildings I walked into, the streets I walked down, where I grew up, where I played with my friends, and having my kids in the car and I can't even show them, this is where we got in trouble, or this is where this happened, and it's gone. And it's now filled with white bodies. And those white bodies are looking at me and my family, wondering why I'm there. I recently moved my family from Seattle to Detroit. We don't know anyone there, and everyone thought this was so crazy. And I thought, why not? Why not? Why wouldn't we do that? To go and learn something new, to be a part of a community and a space where it is, like everyone says, oh, well, Detroit is coming back. And the way we kind of ended up there, I visited there first in 2012. And people were still there and people were smiling. And I was like, these people are resilient. People are resilient. So Detroit's never left, you know, and the thing that I see happening there in this renaissance, people are calling it, is that people are coming there to be a part of community and not so much to move there and take it over. And I think if we can kind of change that mindset, particularly in philanthropy, like we're not, you know, you're not coming, like we don't need you to save us, you know. If you would like to work with us, build with us, and empower, enable us to do this work, because this system, you set up this system, and it's not working. I mean, it works for you, but it does not work for a lot of people, particularly people of color, communities of color. And you're the ones that set it up this way. And we need you to kind of start correcting those things. And to me, that's justice. Give us what we need to thrive, and we'll be fine.